doing video.
Yeah.
Installation of shelter. For my real.
That talk about feeling sheltered in the landscape. Conditions that are not favorable, and then the kind of reports that come out, even the Monahan report, and all of those kinds of political documentation. Protecting our children who are targeted, no matter who, what, when, where, how, what race they are. This is a responsibility we have to protect children in the 21st century. As we saw Uval happen, we have, that is an isolated incident, so we think we better think again. And so with that, I just want to say that my work participates in the reparative aesthetic and in the reparative narrative of American history.
Connection of Cape Verde here and Cabo Verde there. And so what you'll see is a magnifying glass, because some of my text is all handwritten in India ink, can be quite small. There's an intentionality to it that as you're further away.
Echoes around the world, shaking our conscious core, future windows shattered, broken family trees, blood-stained root, vibrating heartache, category 25, violence, earthquake, and the strength pearly African roots, at times wavy or straight by the relaxer's rape, representing the many races and cultures that flow through me. But see, you see only the reflection of me. My soul, like that is the piano's melody, causing vibrations to flow. His African drumbeat had me suspended in air in a heaven of sinful desires. Like doing backflips on a tightrope, with 1 foot in heaven and 1 foot in hell. Position like that of a song goes punctured my core, making me want more, as if some more melody. My musical love with the power of an orchestra and the sophistication of a fine tune played.
Blackness and womanhood and how that relates in today's society. So when you look around the walls and the artwork, you can see a combination of historical as well as present day narratives through exploring themes of protection, of safety, and of home. So without further ado, I would like to introduce to you the artists, all the artists standing here.
Being up that plane and stepping up to that soil, it was really an amazing opportunity to feel I belong here. This is where I need to be. And what was interesting is that when I was going to the airport,
to kind of create a new world, a world of beauty, of nature for women of color and Black women in particular to enter into. And I started making this work during the pandemic. I left Brooklyn to go live with my mom, who happens to live at
that experience. And so these pieces are around that theme.
I'm talking about vulnerability and transparency. When Allison first asked me to participate, I had to think for a moment, what was my statement around shelter and home and safety? I'm a 4th generation Cape Verdean living in America. It is experience of a woman of color. And it's a very layered process, right? It's a very layered story. And I had to get deep and go, well, what's the thing that I'm feeling called to the most? And that is that connectivity between the water that separates New Bedford to the islands of Cabo Verde, that I myself have not gone to yet. Miss Greta, she's here. I was thinking about what she said when she stepped off the plane, and oh, there she is, and felt the land. And I longed for that.
Well, just everywhere. And when your home is destabilized, when your neighborhood is destabilized, it has a devastating effect on your peace of mind, not knowing if you can stay in the place that is really a part of you. It's etched in your heart. There are streets that I grew up on that I might turn a corner.
So to go on about my work, so I have a few pieces scattered around. This is mine over here. I'm Allison Wells. I'm the curator. I co-created this show with Vera invited me. Those are from my Totem series. And both these series I go back and forth with a lot because they talk about home and what it means to me, and they talk about stability and structure. As you can see in some of these, I play with the grid a lot. The abstracted grid as well as the formal grid. And I also play with vertical lines. So even in this one, it's about the urban landscape, and growth is also about people and growth. My Totem series is also about growth and about ancestry.
So, this was a great run, 3-month run of Sheltered. I am so proud to have been able to host this show, to curate, to co-curate this show, and it was a success.